So at the end of the midway point of our game between Scotland and Sweden, let's look at the highlights from the first 4 ends. End number 1, Bruce Mowat facing 2 with his last. An intern that backs them all game, left it out a little bit, chopped off. Steal of 2 for Sweden to start the game.
2 reds. 2 reds. 2 red.
The Swedish contingent is excited, as Sarah Carlson noted. Second end we go to Bruce Mowat again. They face trouble all in the Scottish team, trying a triple, and makes essentially the double to score 1. 2-1 Sweden after 2 ends. The third end, Sweden trying an angle run with their last. Over-curled a little bit. It was a steal of 1 for Scotland. In the fourth end, Sweden trying a draw for 2. But Elizabeth Nordahl was a little bit heavy, and it was 1 for Scotland with a mess of highlights from the 5th through 8th end. Big 5th end here for Scotland. They scored 3. Bruce Mowat had to make this draw for 3. Scrubbed it hard, joined by Gina Aiken. They get it there by about an inch. Great draw for 3 here. After a well-played end by Scotland, they scored the 3. That was the big turning point in the game. First 3-ender we saw. In the 6th end, Sweden takes 1. Trying the slash double for a bundle. Hit it a little too thin. Scored just 1 in the 7th end. Score 5-4 for Scotland. Bruce Mowat trying to run that in. Hits it on the high side. After a measure, it was 1 for Sweden, so we went to the 8th end. Tied 5-5, Scotland with the hammer. There's the measure we saw in the 7th end. In the 8th end, all that was left for Elizabeth Nordahl was this desperation shot. Really probably wasn't there. Score 3 for Scotland, handshakes.
Congratulations on your win. You were in a little bit of trouble in the beginning. How did you manage to turn the game around?
Well, we thought at the 4th end that we were only 1 down and we didn't have a very good start, so we knew that 1 down's not that bad, and if we just come out shooting well, then we can definitely come back from that.
And you did. You said in the beginning that your young energy was going to counter the Swedish experience. How did you make that work for you?
Well, I think we just came out in the second half, like you said, and just concentrated on playing the shots, making sure we didn't falter and sort of like lower our standards. I think we just got better and better as opposed to getting worse.
And finally, you said you really, really like mixed doubles curling. What do you think makes it so much fun?
Just fast pace, just the pairs. I mean, you don't normally have to work as a team, and it is still a team sport, but there's a bit more just banter between the more, I don't really know, it's just...
Yeah, it's always an interesting game because you never have a dull end because there's always a lot going on.
Yeah.
You never have the classic like hitting everything in sight because you can't, there's no way they can do that. So
it's good the way that the blank ends, that if you blank the end then the hammer has to swap, so even putting that into the real game would be good.
So thank you very much and good luck with the rest of your week.
Thank you very much.
Cheers.